Hey everybody! Welcome to the webinar. I'm Youngmin Yu, the founder of The Early Musician. Today I'm going to show you how to maximize your gift and impact and how to grow your income as a musician so you can live out your true dream with total freedom. How many of you guys want that for yourself? Awesome! This training is for musicians and music teachers at any stage of their career and business. This is a 90-minute training session, and the ones who will succeed in this masterclass are the ones who have committed to the training without any distractions and who are active in the chat box. So right now, please go ahead and in the chat box, let me know where you're watching from. It's likely you're in the replay room right now, and the chats you see will be both from our previous sessions as well as the current ones coming in right now, kind of like what happens with Facebook Live and YouTube replays. You can still see the previous chats, right? Regardless, my team or I will still be here to give you support. So make sure to go to the chat box and let me know where you're watching from right now. We're gonna start after this short video clip, so get your notebook and pen ready to go. I'll be giving you some life-changing information very soon. Alright everyone, welcome to the Early Musician Masterclass. I'm super excited and humbled to have the opportunity to present to you today. My promise to you is that by the end of this masterclass, you're gonna know exactly what your next action should be in order to live out your true dream as a musician. I will show you exactly how I was able to 10x my income in less than a year as a musician, all while making more impact, being my own boss, and giving more generously than ever before. And you're gonna also be able to implement most of what I teach you right here during the training. The chat box here on the right side is where you can see and meet your fellow musicians. They're passionate people who are on the same journey as you. So say hi and make sure to stay engaged. Feel free to say yes or amen as well, by the way. I personally go through every single comment. So give me some love and positive energy so I can serve you at the highest level. Now, I have a question for you. How many of you would like to make big income with your music and expertise while also having a positive impact on the world? How many of you want to have more free time in your life so you can spend more quality time with your family and friends? I have another question for you. How many of you would like to make a living doing something that's actually enjoyable, life-giving, and fun? Yes, 100%, right? Well, my income as a musician grew from $30,000 to $500,000 in less than 1 year. No, I did not work longer or more hours each week to make this happen. And that's why I want you to pay really close attention throughout this masterclass because I'm going to explain the exact process I took to make this kind of growth happen. Would that be helpful for you guys? Drop a yes in the chat box if this will be helpful for you. If you're watching the replay right now, just type hashtag replay so we know you're here. And if you're committed to learning all the strategies I'm about to share with you today, please put your phone and all other distractions away. I genuinely believe that what I'm about to teach you can change your life forever. I've got a lot to cover, so I'm gonna go fast, which means if you stop to answer a text or post a comment on social media, you will most likely miss out on a huge secret and step of the process. So if you're committed 100%, tell me in the chat box, say, I'm committed. Awesome. Just really quickly, some house rules. I'm sure this is obvious, but what I'm about to teach you isn't just a get-rich-quick scheme. And frankly, this isn't going to work for you if all you care about is money. In fact, you're not going to be a millionaire overnight. In the beginning, I just wanted to pay our bills stress-free. I was so tired of being just another starving artist who was living paycheck to paycheck. And deep down, I wanted to live in a way where I could maximize my God-given dreams, gifts, and passions. I've experienced big results because I put in the work and actually implemented the things that I'm about to teach you. And my clients experience big results because they put in the work as well. Everything I'm about to teach you will radically simplify your life, career, and business and will actually unlock your true potential. But if you're looking for a system where you don't have to work and you make a lot of money, this isn't it. But here's the truth. I've helped hundreds and thousands of musicians that are instrumentalists, songwriters, composers, producers, students, music teachers, and music business owners just like you live out their full potential and dream by using the methods I'm going to show you today. Before we dive in, let me introduce myself and tell you who I am and why in the world you should listen to me. I'm a record time winner of the 2 Club Award by ClickFunnels in the music category. I used my passion for music and built an online business that went from $0 to $1+ million in less than 2 years. I'm also a Billboard charting artist. My debut piano album ranked on Billboard chart top 10 next to great artists like Yo-Yo Ma, Rod Stewart, and Andrea Bocelli. It also ranked next to big names like For King and Country, Bethel Music, Elevation Worship, and Lauren Daigle on iTunes and Apple Music. But guys, I didn't have a team, agency, or record company like those big names. I made my album in my home, super cheap, and just used my own marketing strategies that I'm about to show you. I'm also known as the real deal coach for musicians who want to build a 6- and 7-figure online business. My clients gave me this title because I only teach what I know works based off of my first-hand experience and proven results. I started from the very bottom, not even being able to afford to take piano lessons. So I know your pain and can help you no matter what stage you're currently in. But most importantly, I'm a husband to my beautiful wife, Chantel. We love Jesus and our little pug, Wangja, and happily live in Atlanta, Georgia. And for the record, if you think we look crazy in this photo, you are absolutely correct. We are crazy. In this masterclass, my goal for you is to understand and learn my process so you can start building your dream career and business in music as soon as possible. How many of you guys are brand new to making money with music? You have no idea where to begin and you're wondering if this is something that you can actually make happen. And now, how many of you are already making some good money with music, but you don't really know what to focus on in order to scale it to the next level without getting burned out? My goal for this presentation is to help both of you. For those of you who are absolute beginners and want to get started on your music career and business, you will get a clear business model and an easy strategy to follow so you can start making money online. And for those of you who are more advanced, you will discover how to take control over your business in a way where you can actually 10x your income without constantly selling more of your time. And even better, doing all of that in a way that aligns with your true values, passion, and integrity. How does that sound? And for those of you who stay until the end, I'm going to over-deliver and give you 2 amazing gifts. First, my secret creativity boost guide, and second, a full 5-module productivity course that my friend Ross created for you. 2 gifts, completely free. I'm here to over-deliver, so stay till the end, and you're gonna get amazing value including both of these gifts. If you're still not sure whether you should hang out with me for the next 90 minutes, let me clarify. This is for you if you have passion for music, but the only way you know how to make a living is to physically work for others, whether that be teaching, gigging, or contracting yourself out. You have a dream, but you don't know how to make a sustainable income that will provide for you and your family long term. You feel like your uniqueness, creativity, and artistic vision is suffering because you're constantly worried about money. You know your work is worth way more than what you're getting paid, but you're afraid if you raise your prices, no one will pay them. You can't truly relax and enjoy your time with family and friends because you're always busy and have no time to rest. You hate having to always explain yourself and your career to people around you, so you pretend you have everything under control, but deep inside, you know what you're doing is not exactly what you dreamed of. If any of this resonates with you, you are not alone. This is literally how I felt at one time too. Now, this masterclass is not for you if all you care about is money. You don't really care about making a positive impact or working with integrity. You don't want to take ownership. You'd rather bank on luck and blame everyone and everything else for living a mediocre life. You're not an action taker and are willing to put in the initial work to build your career and business and take control of your financial future. And lastly, you're too lazy to fight for your own dream and passion. If that's the case, with all due respect, I love you, but this is not for you. Alright, now that we have the room full of amazing musicians and action takers, let's get started. Now listen, there's a very good chance that everything you've been told about making money with music is wrong. I was just like you not too long ago. Maybe a little bit different, but I had the same poor belief systems. I was born and raised in South Korea in a pastor's family. I had the most amazing parents, but we didn't have any money. When I was 7, my family lived in a 50 square foot one-room apartment that didn't even have a bathroom in the house. We were poor. But my life completely changed at the age of 15 when my parents made a huge sacrifice to take on debt and gave me the opportunity to study abroad in the States. But boy, was my English absolutely horrible. My accent was so bad that I sounded like a Korean kid making fun of Asians. I remember when I first landed in Detroit, Michigan, I lost all of my luggage. 2 years worth of my life just disappeared. Okay, I did eventually get it back. It was on its way to Beijing, China. But my English was that bad. Needless to say, the first year in the States was super challenging. I felt extremely homesick. But that's when God used music and the piano to lift me up. Music is so powerful, isn't it? It carried me through some of the most just challenging and hardest times in life. I'm not gonna bore you with all the details, but it was a miracle I got through 3.5 years of high school in America with my broken English and made it to my dream school of music where I met my wife, Chantel. But here was the problem. After spending nearly $200,000 each on our BAs in music, we still had no idea how to make a living as musicians. We had student debt to pay off, so we worked any and every job that paid the bills. We played music at bars, restaurants, and weddings, gave private lessons, toured and performed concerts, worked for churches and schools, you name it, we did it. We hoped that someone would magically discover us, but that day never came. I realized I was banking on luck, taking the route that only led to hopeless wheel spinning, exhaustion, and a life labeled as a starving artist. I knew something had to change. That's when I got fired up. I knew one thing. In order to grow, we needed more exposure online. I heard about people making it big online. So why not us? So I started a YouTube channel and created social media accounts. I started posting videos everywhere, trying to get as many views as possible. And I actually had a couple of my videos go viral. I started getting millions of views. I was so excited. I felt like I just cracked the code. This was the secret to business and passive income. And guess how much money we made off of just those 2 viral videos? $0. I started panicking. Something was wrong. I had all of this attention from all over the world, and what was supposed to bring us some nice passive income brought us nothing. So I thought, Maybe I just need to keep posting more interesting things and something will eventually work out. I kid you not. I was doing ridiculous things like playing chopsticks with chopsticks. This is the most Asian video you will ever see. Come on. I even spent good money to hire a video editor. I remember after posting this video in particular, I couldn't stop refreshing the page to see how many views we were getting. I thought it was gonna go viral, but it was so depressing. We only got like 100 views in the first hour. I immediately knew it was a throwaway video. We didn't even make a single dollar back. In fact, we lost a ton of money on it. I felt so embarrassed and I just wanted to delete the video. So I said, okay, I tried this whole online thing, but it looks like it's not meant to be for us. We're still broke. I guess the only way I can really make a sustainable income as a musician is by working for other people and other companies. So I went back to all my old gigs and doubled down on playing piano for a fancy restaurant in the town where we lived. I played from 6 to 11 p.m. every night. I remember there were nights that these rich people would get drunk and treat me like a clown. And because I was gone every night, my absence was putting a strain on our marriage. But we pushed through the pain. We were just thankful I had a stable job. Until, out of nowhere, the restaurant closed for the season. I gave up so much for this job, saying no to other gigs and never taking a weekend off. I even worked holidays, but overnight I lost my supposedly safe and reliable source of income. No warning, no comp, just dropped like a hot potato. That's when I realized these companies only look out for themselves. Whether it's a record company, publishing company, school, or organization, sadly, their goal isn't for you to be successful. They have to use your talent and time for their own agenda. Losing our main source of income was really hard. And then, right around the same time, I was diagnosed with a hand injury from overworking myself, and Chantel got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. So now, we had all of these medical bills piling up on top of a new mortgage with a ridiculously high interest rate. I realized I wasn't just selling my time, but I was also selling my physical and mental health to make around $30,000 per year. Then it hit me. I was so busy making everyone else happy and wealthy that I let mine and Chantel's life come to a place where it was on the verge of falling apart. I had big dreams, but no tangible strategies or plans to get there. I felt so stupid and defeated. But after my pity party, I was like, enough is enough. I'm going to take complete ownership. I'm gonna build my own business so I can live out my true passion without worrying about money ever again. I became obsessed with learning about how to build a business through my musical passion and expertise. I dug in deeper and discovered different ways to make income, specifically through music online. I studied licensing and royalties, album, sheet music and course sales, YouTube monetization, Spotify, organic and paid marketing. All of this led me to build my rock-solid online business ecosystem. That's how I 10x'd my income in just 1 year. How I went from barely making $30,000 to making over $500,000 a year. And the next year, we hit over $1 million online, winning a 2 Comma Club award. This meant I no longer had to play for the restaurant every night, pushing through my hand and mental pain. I felt alive, more creative, and energetic once again. I no longer had to bend over backward and say yes to all the things I didn't feel called to do. Now I could go all in with my true dream without anything holding me back. How many of you guys would love to not worry about money and just do what you're truly passionate about? Well, it's absolutely possible for you too. So now you guys should be able to see why building your own online business is the best way to maximize your gift and impact and grow your income as a musician. Because when you're constantly selling your time and essentially being a physical laborer, you're going to get burned out every day. Think of it this way. When you have to physically hustle to make a living as a musician, it's like you're playing the cat toy. Because of the nature of the piano, you're extremely limited with what you can do. You have to work incredibly hard to get an okay result. Your batteries are constantly getting drained and people don't really take you seriously. But maybe you've upgraded. Maybe you're trying to make it big on social media and YouTube. Now you're playing on a small digital keyboard. This definitely looks way cooler, but it's still really limited. And even though you might act like you figured everything out, your 10 seconds of fame are going to be short-lived because there's no depth to what you do, just like my old viral videos. The fact is, even though this feels like an upgrade, this still isn't a keyboard that holds any value. Newer and better models are coming out on the market each week that you're going to have to compete with. But when you have an online business, that's when you start to play a full Steinway grand piano with the MIDI capability. Now you're truly one of a kind. You have something that will hold its value for a long time. And because your brand is known around the world, you can charge whatever you want. People understand the true worth of you and your work. You become a legacy. Now let me ask you guys a question. What are you doing right now to build your own online business? How are you using your gift and passion right now? Do you have products or services that you can sell without your constant involvement? Or are you just selling your time? One of the biggest myths ever told out there is, it will all work out eventually. But the average lifespan in the US is 76. How long are you willing to wait until you do something you're truly passionate about? Don't you want to build a legacy? Something that you can actually share with your kids, grandkids, and great-grandkids? Don't you want to make a lasting impact in your life? I've had way too many conversations with people in their 60s and 70s who tell me they wish they took action on their dreams when they had a chance. Many of them ended up taking a safe 9-to-5 job. They told me they had a good retirement fund set aside, but if they were able to gain 10 years of their life back, they would give up everything they've saved just so they could pursue music. They're living with so many regrets because they let fear devour their dreams. Meanwhile, we hear stories like the piano guys who started out as everyday musicians with a dream to suddenly impacting millions of lives through their true gift and passion. And by the way, they started at the age of 40 plus, and John is now 56. That's why there's no reason you shouldn't be building your own online business and go all out with your dream. The sooner you accept this reality, the faster your income and impact will grow. So let me show you a couple of the early musicians who have used these strategies in this presentation to build their own online business. This is Dan, a guitar player who was sick of teaching theory classes in person. Dan was grinding hard and selling his time like I used to, gigging and teaching non-stop. Then within 3 months of using this strategy, he 8x'd his income. Soon, he went from making $20,000 per year working non-stop to nearly making his entire salary in just 2 weeks through his new online business. And this is Simone, an IT worker. She had no idea how to make money online, but just wanted to share her music and help others to learn piano. Within a month of using this strategy, she built her online business, made well over $2,000, and quit her 9-to-5 IT job. And the crazy part is, she was very shy and didn't even feel comfortable showing her face online. But she grew her audience from 165 followers to 4,450 followers in just 1 month. And she did all of that with just her phone and her laptop. No fancy equipment or education, just her passion. You guys, you can do this too. You just need to implement these strategies I'm about to show you. So now we get to dig into the 3 life-changing secrets. Secret number 1, the 6-figure online business model. The fastest way to maximize your gift, income, and impact. Secret number 2, start with mission. Why you don't need a large following, fancy equipment, or an education to succeed. Secret number 3, model and win. How to win without reinventing the wheel. Let's start with secret number 1, the 6-figure online business model, the fastest way to maximize your gift, income, and impact. After I lost my job and got diagnosed with my hand injury, I needed to find another way to make income. So I started thinking about all the different ways I could make money with music. And it got so depressing. Giving private lessons meant I could only charge what other local teachers were charging, and I'd have to deal with a ton of competition, cancellations, and feel guilty for charging more money. Being a music director at a church or working for schools didn't seem appealing since I didn't want to get locked into a role or position long term. But making money on Spotify and YouTube seemed to take a long time before I could make a livable wage. Can you guess what happened next? Once again, I felt pressure to take the safe job and sell my time and freedom. Which is crazy because my safe job was the reason why I was in the desperate situation in the first place. I needed to get out of this vicious cycle. That's when it hit me. What if I built an online business in a way that I could do all these things I want and am good at? Like making music videos and publishing music, as well as teaching other people to do what I do. So to learn how to make this a reality, I started buying courses and books that taught me how to market my own products and services on the internet. In the first year of having my online business, I sold my digital album package to over 18,000 customers and made $500,000. It felt like a dream. But the moment it felt real to me was when I talked to our CPA about planning for taxes. Prior to this, we were barely making $30,000 to $40,000 a year. When I told him we made over 10 times that in just 1 year, this was his reaction.
Okay. What would be the name of the people paying you?
We can do PayPal.
Okay.
Yeah, PayPal is the company that's paying, but it's just customers online.
Yeah, but you're going to get a statement from PayPal.
Right. Yep.
How much do you think PayPal you're going to get through them?
Somewhere over $200,000.
200?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
It might be a little more, but maybe
How much over do you think it might go?
maybe 50,000. I'm not sure. I can look right. I think maybe 250,000.
Okay, you guys have changed dramatically.
Yeah.
When you
Got-
said you made a little more money, okay, let's is there any other income anywhere?
Yeah, Stripe. That's another payment place.
Oh, that's okay. Let me put that one in.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not royalties, it's just people are buying stuff through them.
Right.
How much there?
220,000?
Whoa. How much?
220,000?
Okay, we're gonna have to seriously talk about more than just doing your taxes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're making kind of money. We got to figure out
Yep.
because you just went into the top 1%, buddy.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
It was so crazy, but so real. So let's say you doubled your current income this year. How would that change your life? What if you 5x or 10x your income? What would that do for you? Would that help you pay for your kids' tuition? Buy your dream home? Travel the world? Give more generously to family and friends and others? I mean, seriously, think about what you would do if you could maximize your true gift and impact and make $100,000, $500,000, or even $1 million. Does it sound too good to be true? I thought so too at first, until I experienced it myself. So you're here listening to me right now. You've heard my story and you understand that building your own online business is the best thing you can do with your gift and passion. But now you may be thinking, okay, Youngmin, that sounds really amazing, but where do I start? Do I have to start posting silly pictures and embarrassing videos on the internet? The answer is no. Here's the 5-step process to start building your online business even if you've never made money with music before. Are you guys ready? I need you to pay real close attention now because I'm about to drop some amazing secrets for you guys. Tell me yes in the chat box. I'm gonna go super fast because I want to fit in as much information as possible in this 90-minute presentation. Step number 1, come up with product ideas. Think about what you've spent money on in the past around music. Have you taken lessons? Have you gone to a concert, music camp, school? Maybe you bought physical products like exercise books, CDs, instruments, merch, or sheet music. Or maybe you bought digital albums, licenses, backing tracks, and online courses. Unlock your creativity and think about what you've spent money on before and come up with your own product ideas because you could be making money with them in your own business right now. Step number 2, create your customer value pyramid. In order to build a sustainable online business, you need to build what I call the customer value pyramid. I created this model because it's the most powerful way to structure your online business. This changed my life forever. But before I show you how the customer value pyramid works, let's take a look at the hard way you've been taught to make money as a musician. Teach part-time at a school of music or build your own studio. Play for weddings. Freelance work, collaborate with other musicians, audition for roles, pump out music on Spotify and Apple Music, sell your music to sheet music companies, part-time church job, weekend gigs, play at bars and restaurants, concerts and tours, sell merch, random one-time only commission work. Many people call this the traditional way, but I call it what it really is, the hard spinning the wheels way. Because you're always working so hard and there's so many things to do, but it feels like you're going absolutely nowhere. I mean, what do you even focus on? And you end up doing so much without any clear direction, so you constantly feel burned out. Plus, you're always at the mercy of everyone else because the unthinkable always happens. Your students and their parents, your trusted clients break the contract they signed. The algorithm on YouTube or social media changes, and all of a sudden, you stop getting likes and views. Maybe the company you're working for is downsizing, or maybe a worldwide pandemic happens and you lose your job overnight. Does any of this sound familiar? You're always working so hard but are somehow always underpaid and underappreciated. The new way is so much simpler and way more powerful. You can replace all of it with a simple process like this: exposure, experience, education, and exclusivity. I call this the 4 essential E's for the elite musician. Just to be clear, we are not elitists, meaning we're not stuck up, prideful musicians that think we are better than everyone else. Elite musicians just know the secrets behind the 4 essential E's. Level 1 is exposure. You can think of it as your traffic. This is a level where people find out about you, your music, or your teaching and become a fan. So this would be YouTube, Spotify, blogs, and all the other social media platforms. If you do level 1 really well, you would make 5 figures a year, so $10,000 plus a year. Level 2 is experience. You can think of it as your product. In level 2, the top 10% of your fans from level 1 will want to do more than just listen to your music or teaching. They want to experience it on a deeper level. So you give them the opportunity to purchase products from you without your time involvement. This can be albums, sheet music, ebooks, merch, project files, backing tracks, and so much more. At this level, you can start making 6 figures a year. That's $100,000 a year or more. Level 3 is education. You can think of it as your course and video training. When you get to this level, your customers will literally tell you what they want to learn from you. So you turn your laptop camera on, start sharing your knowledge and ideas, and make your videos available at $100, $300, $1,000. And P.S. musicians like Hans Zimmer, Charlie Puth, and Jacob Collier are doing this right now. They're smart and know what's up. At this level, you can be making 7 figures a year, $1 million or more. Level 4 is exclusivity. This can be done in a VIP experience or in a coaching setting. For instance, if you want to be Taylor Swift's VIP fan and gain proximity to her, you will have to pay a fortune. And if your focus is teaching, you can create exclusive coaching opportunities for your top customers. At this level, you can potentially make 8 figures a year. That means $10 million a year. Isn't that crazy? And isn't it so much simpler and more natural? But sadly, most musicians and teachers sell their time in level 1. And because the first thing that they sell is their time, they're always running out of time and can't grow their income. Why? Because time is the most limited resource we have. So what do you do to correct this? You have to bring yourself and your time from the bottom level to the very top of the pyramid. This way, your audience and customers get a ton of value without your time involvement and naturally get primed and ready to work with you at a higher level. Before I knew this, I could only charge between $50 to $100 an hour, but now I can charge $2,000 plus per hour because of this system, and I get to be very picky about who I work with. Are you getting this? This is how you make 6, 7, and 8 figures without sacrificing more of your time, happiness, and constantly undercharging. Because in reality, the very same people who are just watching your videos and streaming your music that makes you little to nothing are the same people who are happy to pay $10, $100, $1,000, or even $10,000 plus dollars. I have many clients who found me through Spotify and YouTube and now have become my highest paying clients. All you have to do is keep guiding them up the pyramid and start providing more value without your time. That's why the customer value pyramid is so powerful. Step number 3, build a list. Whether it's an email list or a phone list, this is how you build a sustainable business. As we discovered the world of email marketing, we learned that one email subscriber equals $1 per month. So if you have 100 email subscribers, it will be $100 per month. If you have 10,000, it will be $10,000 per month. We started with only 2 people on our email list, me and Chantel. But now it's grown to over 150,000 subscribers. When we first launched my piano course, we had a much smaller list at the time, but we still made over $20,000 with just one email. That was almost my previous annual salary made by just sending one single email. That's our hack. Want to get more views on your new YouTube video? Send an email and get instant views and hack the algorithm to make your video go viral in the first hour. Want to launch your new product or program? Send an email and boom, you made tens of thousands of dollars. Want to fill seats for your next concert or workshop? Send an email and you will always have a sold out crowd. So no matter what stage you're in, you need to start building your list as soon as you can. Step number 4, make irresistible offers. In order for you to have a successful business, it's important to have a great product to sell. But what's even more important is to make your offer irresistible. Let me give you an example. Would you pay me $19 to get this digital download version of my piano album? Maybe, maybe not. But what if I told you this is a limited edition version and there's 2 extra songs inside that you can't find anywhere else? That sounds more interesting, right? But on top of that, you're going to get the highest quality audio in both MP3 and WAV files, not the low quality version you'd get from a streaming site like Spotify. This way, you can actually download my music, use it for projects, and keep them forever. Would that be worth $19 for you? Yes, right? But I'm going to make it even better. On top of all of that, I'm going to give you 2 more of my best-selling albums, a 1-hour piano meditation, and my digital sheet music package as a free gift. So now you get all of this for just $19. That sounds amazing, right? I know you're pulling out your wallet right now because you're ready to buy this, but guess what? I love to over-deliver to my fans. So I'm also going to throw in my new ebook that has 5-star reviews on Amazon and a video playlist I put together to help you find peace during your busy day. In addition to 2 more of my favorite albums that I know you're going to love, all for $19. How does that sound? It sounds amazing, right? That's how you make your offer irresistible. Make it with true love, care, and chock full of value. That's how you can sell your products to people who have never even heard of you before. But the coolest part is, once you make your digital products, you can package and sell them however you'd like for the rest of your life without any limit. That's how one successful irresistible offer can literally retire you. Step number 5. Automate and scale. Now that you have your online business built and even have your irresistible offer ready, it's time to automate and scale. All you have to do is build an automated website where you present your offer and start growing your passive income streams. Here's how you explode your income. By using organic marketing on social media and YouTube, affiliate and influencer marketing, collaboration partnerships, and paid ads. My personal favorite is paid ads because there's no limit to how quickly you can grow. And because you're automating as much of your business as possible, you no longer have to sell your time, which is why you can basically make income without any ceiling. This is exactly how we were able to go from making $30,000 to $500,000. It's such an understatement to say that our lives were changed, because it didn't just change our lives, it made impossible dreams possible. We paid off our 30-year mortgage in just 1 year. We paid for big family dinners that sometimes cost over $1,000. We helped churches and organizations that we truly care about. For instance, this check right here was really meaningful to me because this $25,000 went toward building my high school's new music room. They helped me grow my faith and my passion as a musician. So it was a full circle moment giving back to their generosity, something that I never thought we could do in my wildest dreams. Chantel and I also traveled quite a bit, all while our automated online business was making us thousands of dollars each day. I still remember the first time I truly felt the freedom of automation. We got on a helicopter tour of the Grand Canyon, and when we got back to our hotel room that night, we had made over $2,500, all while having an incredible day of fun together. And that is secret number 1. If you're still here, great work. Many people don't even make it this far, so I already know you're smart and an achiever. To recap, the 5 steps to starting your online business are: step number 1, come up with your product ideas. Step number 2, create your customer value pyramid. Step number 3, build a list. Step number 4, make irresistible offers. Step number 5, automate and scale. Even if you master just 1 or 2 of these levels, you will have a life most people can only dream of. But maybe now you're thinking, that's so awesome, Youngmin, but could it be you're just really business savvy and different? I've never done anything like this before. Well, let me share a quick story of an elite musician who was totally new to this online business thing. This is Raluca. Raluca is actually one of my friends from college. We were both international students at the same conservatory of music, me from South Korea and her from Romania. We got the same education and graduated at the same time. But 5 years later, I was on stage holding a 2 Comma Club award while she was feeling stuck at a local music school giving hourly piano lessons. Kids were constantly rescheduling their lessons with her, so she regularly worked till 9 p.m. and wasn't able to enjoy evenings with her husband. And unfortunately, she felt just as stuck online. She actually lost thousands of dollars on an ad agency that didn't get her any results. But it wasn't her fault that she felt stuck. No one taught her how to build an online business on her own. When we first talked, she literally cried and told me she was so tired of trying a million things yet going nowhere. That's when I told her about the customer value pyramid. And as Raluca started using my system, she immediately started having several breakthroughs. Her first big milestone was unlocking YouTube monetization, something she had been wanting for years. Soon after, using my irresistible offer blueprint, she made her first sale and celebrated her win with us. Then she made 10 sales in just 1 day. And she said she made more money than her husband that day, but from the comfort of her own couch. Raluca's success didn't stop there. I was so stoked when she told me she had made more money during her 3 months using my system than she had the entire year prior. And Raluca just kept on building off her momentum, hitting over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube and going from 0 to 5,000 TikTok followers as well, allowing her to even monetize TikTok. Can you feel her transformation and excitement? I can tell you right now, she's a totally different person. Raluca is an everyday musician just like you and me. This isn't rocket science. But Raluca's breakthrough didn't come after spending $200,000 on a college music education. The breakthrough didn't come after years of hustle and hard work. The breakthrough came after implementing the customer value pyramid and building her own online business. How many of you guys get it now? Do you see how building your own online business is the fastest and the most effective way to grow as a musician? If that's you, say me in the comments. Now let's move on to secret number 2, which is start with mission. Why you don't need a large following, fancy equipment, or education to succeed. Now, I hear this from musicians over and over again. Youngmin, I love the idea of building my own online business, but I don't have many followers, fancy equipment, or a high-level music education. I totally feel you. When I started getting serious about pursuing music full-time, I had so many questions and doubts myself. Part of me wanted to go all out, but I was also thinking, why would anyone listen to my music and learn from me when there are so many amazing musicians out there? I thought they were more attractive, had better equipment, and had more knowledge and talent. The list went on and on. And then, on top of that, I started to worry about how my friends, family, and colleagues, and even my old college professors would perceive me. Would they think what I'm doing is stupid? I didn't want to be judged, so I started coming up with excuses. I'm not quite ready yet. I need to practice more. I need better equipment and gear before I show it to the world. I felt like I had to perfect everything so I didn't embarrass myself. Although I was blaming it on my perfectionism, deep down inside, I knew I was just trying to run away from my fear of failure. But one day, I was talking to my dad, who's been pastoring faithfully at his church in Korea for 30 years, and he told me something that changed my life forever. Youngmin, your job is not to impress people. Your job is to love and serve the people that God entrusts you with, regardless of the numbers. And when you serve faithfully, greater numbers and opportunities will be given to you. It hit me like a ton of bricks. This was not about me. It was all about the mission. When I had clarity on my mission, I became fearless. As I took myself out of the equation, my insecurities, perfectionism, imposter syndrome, and all of my excuses suddenly went out the window. I stopped overthinking everything and I started posting a quick 1-minute piano playing every day instead. It wasn't anything fancy. I just recorded it on my phone and shared my music and my heart. And I learned that people didn't care about my equipment or how well educated I was. They loved my story, authenticity, and my mission. Soon, my followers grew from only a handful of people to hundreds and thousands of people who were genuine fans following my journey. This is when I experienced my first domino effect. My audience started asking me to make full versions of those 1-minute songs, so I created my first piano album and launched it on crowdfunding. My campaign goal was to raise $5,000 in 30 days, but my people showed up. We hit $5,000 in the first 12 hours and ended up hitting $10,000. With those funds, I was able to get a new laptop, camera, music software, and everything else I needed. And the dominoes just kept falling, guys. Because my followers liked my album so much, people were asking me for sheet music and backing tracks, so now I had more products to sell. After that, people asked me to teach them how to play piano. So I made my own piano course teaching them my method. But the domino effect didn't stop there. Because many of my followers wanted to learn how I built my business, I created a course and coaching program to teach them everything I know so they can build their own successful online business. All of this started because I pushed over my very first domino. I stopped overthinking and just started with my true passion. If I didn't do that, I would still be stuck right now playing in restaurants, begging for tips, and trying to save money to upgrade my equipment. I'd be living a life of fear and failure. Honestly, I can't take credit for any of this. Because once I made that first move, everything kind of fell into the right place, piece by piece. It's surreal to see how God has been using my music to impact people all around the world. Now, I'm going to share with you what was happening behind the scenes of my customer value pyramid. At the time, I was just going with the flow. People were asking me for things, so I would make those products available for them, but I didn't realize I was actually building my customer value pyramid. In level 1 exposure, I was making $25,000 from YouTube videos, Spotify, and iTunes. In level 2 experience, I was making over $500,000 selling my MP3 album downloads and sheet music. In level 3 education, I was making over $1 million selling my piano course, and in level 4 exclusivity, I was being asked to make VIP business programs on top of all the other revenue streams. Now, obviously, depending on your area of expertise, your customer value pyramid will look different than mine. But this is how you make your business rock solid, value-packed, and super profitable. Once you build your customer value pyramid, you're ready to explode your income. So let's say you want to start running ads. If you spent $1,000 and made $10,000 back, then you made 10 times more than what you spent, right? So naturally, you will want to use that $10,000 you just made to run more ads. But this time, you'd make $100,000 back. And instead of using that money to buy a luxury car, you'll be wise and would spend that $100,000 to run even more ads. But guess what? This time, you made $1 million back. Are you following me? Because I literally just told you the secret behind our success. That's how we grew so fast. Like I said before, at first, I had no idea what I was really doing. But the moment I stopped overthinking and I just started with my mission, I no longer had to live in constant fear, comparison with others, and deal with the lack of motivation. When you start with mission, everything you do will grow exponentially because you and your audience truly believe in the mission you're on. This is Jason. When Jason first started his elite musician journey, I told him he could 10x his Spotify streams, but he didn't think it was possible. In fact, he just left. But after he clarified his mission, he realized his goal really was to help other parents put their kids to sleep at night with ease. So he started marketing his music around his mission, and his Spotify audience exploded. His streams went from 1 million to 9.7 million streams within a year. He nearly 10x'd, and that's just on one platform. Here's another example, Jimmy. When Jimmy started his elite musician journey, he didn't know how to use music software and he didn't even have a keyboard or a laptop. But he didn't let any of that stop him because he decided to just start with his mission. And guys, it paid off. He followed my blueprint and started building his online business from scratch. He built his own budget-friendly home studio, recorded and launched his dream album that he'd been contemplating doing for 10 years, and made $5,000 in 2 days. He said, "This is the first time in my life I feel like I'm truly living. I actually love what I do and can't stop working, which is the opposite problem I had from before." This is exactly why you need to start with mission. Money and everything else will fall into place when you're sincerely pursuing what you're supposed to do. By now, you might be saying, "Youngmin, that makes a lot of sense. I know I should be growing my own online business and I need to start with my true mission, but I don't know if I have what it takes to build a successful career or business in music." So let's jump to secret number 3, model and win. How to win without reinventing the wheel. Once I started with my mission, I started getting traction and followers online, but I didn't know how to take it to the next level. I had no idea how to grow a business. And let's be honest, we're all busy, right? I didn't want to waste any more time than I already had. What I really wanted was to find someone that could show me exactly what to do and what to focus on in order to build a successful business. So I started asking around, doing my best to network, trying to find the right business mentor. But there wasn't a single person in our small town that understood what I wanted. I felt stuck. Where could I learn this stuff? Then it hit me. Why was I trying to find a solution in such a small setting when I could just as easily tap into knowledge from around the world on the internet? There were so many successful people online that were already living the life I desired. So I started digging into online courses, finding mentors and coaches, and surrounding myself with like-minded people. That's how I discovered this business genius named Russell Brunson. I loved everything he was doing. So I bought every single one of his books and all of his courses, just so I could learn why this guy was so good at what he does. Instead of reinventing the wheel, I studied him and started modeling his business principles and strategies, which is what allowed us to win our 2 Comma Club award. You can only imagine how much I was freaking out inside meeting my mentor Russell for the first time to receive this award. Because we found the right people and systems to model, we were able to build an automated online business that gave us greater financial abundance and freedom. I remember when I walked into a Steinway gallery for the first time in my life. I could not believe that my childhood dream of owning a Steinway Grand was actually coming true. But do you want to know what's even better than a Steinway? Spending time with my loved ones and blessing them generously. Chantal and I recently went to a 5-diamond resort in Cancun. We loved it so much, we became members there and made our entire family beneficiary members as well. And it felt like another full circle moment when we gifted my parents with a 10-day trip to Israel, fulfilling my dad's own dream of walking where Jesus walked and where his mission started. All of this was possible because I modeled the best to win. Now, here are the 3 steps you need to apply model and win for yourself today. Just remember to model your mom. Mindset, offer, and marketing. Number 1, mindset. Model the mindset and win. No matter how hard you work or how smart you are, if you don't have the right mindset, you're gonna lose. You have to get rid of all the garbage in your life that's not serving you, especially the garbage on your phone. Unfollow at least 5 people or accounts who aren't giving you life. Instead, replace them and start following 5 new people you can model in a healthy way. I've gone through this process many times. I only follow and model people with amazing mindsets through podcasts, audibles, books, and courses. It's drastically reduced my time spent on TV and social media and has allowed me to win back my life and a positive mindset. Number 2, offer. Model the offer and win. Before you create any new product, you should always find offers that you can model and learn from. For instance, before I created my piano course, I went online to find other piano courses that were doing really well. So I bought a few of the most popular ones and learned what they were doing well and what they weren't doing so well. This modeling process helped me to know what kind of messaging, product image, course structure, and pricing would work best for my own course, which meant even before I created the course, I knew people would love it and that it would sell like crazy. Which brings me to number 3, marketing. Model the marketing and win. I'm going to show you something that completely blew my mind. Honestly, I still can't believe it's legal to do this, and most people don't even know this even exists. But you can literally pick anyone and see all of their ads and marketing in detail. Here is how it works. Let's say Russell is someone you want to learn from, or maybe he's your competitor. You can go to his Facebook business page here, scroll down to page transparency and click see all, click go to ad library, then you can see all his ads. It even shows you how long they've been running, so you know which marketing strategy is most successful long term. This is also a great way to see all the different products and offers they are making, so you never run out of ideas. This little hack alone completely changed our business game. Once you understand this powerful concept of model and win, you start to see things very differently. This is Charles. He used to be a music director at a church, but he and his wife had to move to another state, which meant he was going to lose his job and his paycheck. So he took it as an opportunity to start building his own business. He hustled and worked really hard, but his business was still making less than $1,000 per month. Then he decided to start his elite musician journey and modeled everything I teach, and literally within a year, he went from making less than $1,000 per month to $8,000 per month. He even got his music on Sirius XM radio. Then he sent me this message saying he made more money in the past 18 days than the entire 6 months previous income combined together, which even surpassed his wife's income in healthcare. This was such a huge victory for Charles. His wife was always believing in him and supporting his dream, and it was finally paying off for both of them. Isn't this amazing? This makes me so happy. This is the reason why I'm 100% dedicated to my mission. What would an extra $7,000 a month do for you guys right now? Would that help you finally work on your music and creative projects you've been dreaming of? Would that cover the vacation you've been dying to go on? But you want to hear something even more amazing? Charles' success didn't stop there. He then shared he had the biggest month yet and hit over $22,000 in profit. He started out making less than $1,000 per month to now having his best month yet of $22,000. That's 20 times more. And who says his income will stop there? So if an extra $7,000 would change your life, what would an extra $21,000 a month do for you right now? That's over $250,000 extra in 1 year. It makes sense how Chantel and I were able to pay off a 30-year mortgage in 1 year, right? That's the power of building your own online business that has an incredibly high profit margin and no income ceiling. Growing up in a conservative Christian home, I had many limiting beliefs and negative connotations around money. But as I deepened my faith, I realized that money doesn't really define who you are. It magnifies who you really are. When you make money around your true passion and mission, your financial success becomes a blessing that creates positive ripples in your life as well as those around you. Every week, we get new elite musician wins on our private group. This is Joanne sharing her win. She doubled her income as a singer and voice instructor within 3 months of beginning her elite musician journey. Instead of getting paid a low hourly rate for private lessons, her students now happily pay her $1,200 for group lessons. She no longer has to deal with cancellations, no-shows, and rescheduling, all while doubling her income and creating more freedom. This allowed her to work on projects she's been dreaming of and putting off for a long time, like painting and dancing. We were so happy when she shared this win of shooting her first ever music video with us, which was on her bucket list. More than the financial success, we were so thrilled she was able to truly live out her dream and be who she is without money holding her back. You guys, we get so many elite musician wins. I can't even possibly share all of them here on one screen. Now, this is awesome, but on the flip side, how many of you guys right now are feeling a little overwhelmed because I was going so fast and covered so much? I'm sure many of you looked like this during this presentation. But let me ask you a question. Do you think that if you followed everything I showed you in secrets number 1, 2, and 3 and faithfully applied each step I shared with you today, do you think you could also be successful and win? How many of you guys want to become my next success story? I've spent over $100,000 on different courses, mentors, and programs to learn how to maximize my gift, income, and impact by building an online business. And then I spent another hundreds of thousands of dollars testing different ideas, business models, marketing strategies, and products to make this work smoothly, specifically for musicians. We've gone to business seminars and conferences, sat through all the high-level business talks, digesting all the intimidating vocabulary, and compiling them into a simple process any musician can understand. Chantel and I have had so many 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. nights figuring all of this stuff out so musicians can win in the world of business. So we no longer have to be starving artists like the world labels us. How many of you guys want to figure out my system right now so that you don't have to go through everything I went through to start building your own online business using your true passion? Say now in the comments. Here's another question. How many of you guys would prefer to go through all the trial and error and reinvent the wheel on your own, losing valuable time, money, and sleep like we did at first? Nobody, right? And that's why it's my mission to share with you what I learned the hard way so I can help you get to where I am today faster and without all the stress, time, and money lost. That's what the Elite Musician movement is all about. Not only helping you awaken your true dream, purpose, and mission, but also to equip and empower you with a clear blueprint and strategies that you can start using right away to live out your real dream. Would it be helpful for you guys if I shared with you what it is I'm talking about? Yes, I do have an amazing offer for those of you who are ready to take things to the next level. And if you're not interested, that's totally fine. You will still get my Creativity Boost Guide and the productivity course I promised in your email inbox. But if you are interested, please let me know in the chat box. Yes, awesome! We're gonna have a Q&A session after this to answer your questions. But basically what we've done is put together this really amazing step-by-step actionable program called the Elite Musician Online Business Accelerator. Inside is everything you need to build an online business as a musician in the fastest and easiest way so you can get amazing results as quickly as possible. Here's what you're gonna get. The first thing you're gonna get when you guys join my program today is the Elite Musician Online Business Accelerator 12-week course, which is like 3 courses in one. You're gonna learn everything I learned without working 100-hour weeks. In fact, you just need to spend around 3 hours per week for 12 weeks to complete this. I've put its total value at $10,000, but it's obviously worth way more than that considering the thousands of hours and hundreds of thousands of dollars I've personally invested to get here. I mastered these steps so you can learn what took me over 5 years in less than 3 months. It's 100% tailored for musicians just like you. So even if you're a complete newbie, you can follow the steps and start growing your own business. Some of our members have masters and doctorates from prestigious music schools like Juilliard, Berklee, and Eastman. Many of them have spent over $300,000 on their education and have spent 10 plus years studying. And they tell us they've learned more practical business skills from us than any other place. Here's what you will learn. Week 1, how to turn your passion into an online business. Week 2, how to grow your fans and customers fast. Week 3, marketing strategy and viral secrets, social media, YouTube, and Spotify. Week 4, building products and customer value pyramid. Week 5, email marketing automation. Week 6, how to make irresistible offers that sell like crazy. Week 7, implementation with my blueprint. Week 8, automated sales system that works for you 24/7. Week 9, organic, paid, and influencer marketing to grow your sales fast. Week 10, making a 6-figure income as your own boss/musician a reality. Week 11, finding your greater purpose and inspiration. Week 12, hiring virtual assistants and freelancers to free up more of your time. Isn't this super exciting? Each module comes with clear step-by-step video training and downloadable worksheets and templates to help you take action toward all the knowledge you'll be gaining. This is not just random information you can find on YouTube. This is a step-by-step actionable plan, things you will not be able to find anywhere else. In fact, you wouldn't even know what to search for because this is my proprietary system that I don't share anywhere else. One of our members, Philip, told his wife the entire investment for this course was worth it in just the first 2 weeks alone, and he still had 10 weeks left. Here's the crazy part. Philip wasn't even expecting to make any money because he had no idea what to even sell. He didn't have any products. So it blew his mind when he was able to follow my blueprint and made $2,800 in the first 10 hours of launching his new offer. He said, "This is insane and I'm in disbelief." Now, when I started my own online business journey, the biggest struggle I had was figuring out what to sell and how to actually launch my product so I could make money. Every time I tried to launch a new product, whether it was my album, course, or some other thing, I didn't know the best way to maximize the momentum and sales, like what and where to post and what kind of email to send out. I was completely clueless. That's why when you join today, I'm gonna give you my very own launch mastery blueprint for free. Here's what you will get inside. Number 1, product and offer ideas. You will get my product and offer ideas and real life examples so you can create your own. Number 2, perfect launch plan. Then I will give you my perfect launch plan so you can literally copy and paste your own album, course, and product info into it. Number 3, marketing templates. I'm going to share with you the same email marketing templates that we used to have our $100,000 launch success. I will also give you step-by-step video walkthroughs and PDF downloadables so you will have the exact timeline and know what goals to set so you can have the most successful launch. The worst feeling in the world is launching something you worked really hard on and all you hear is crickets. It's super embarrassing and disappointing. And I don't ever want you to feel that, which is why I created this. Our clients who use this blueprint have made a minimum of $5,000 in less than a month, even before their product is created. This is Tiffany. She sent me an email saying my course has truly been life-changing. She has a piano resale store and started selling more pianos than ever before by leveraging her online business. On top of that, she ended up launching a brand new product using my blueprint and brought in an additional $5,000 in less than 30 days. She did all of that while running her own piano store, being a busy mom of 6, and preparing for her son's big wedding. If Tiffany did it, you can do it too. So when you guys join the program today, you're going to get the Elite Musician Online Business Accelerator 12-week course and my Launch Mastery Blueprint for a total value of $12,997. Now, I know some of you guys are thinking, wow, I need to launch my product and start growing my own online business. But after I launch, what happens next? How do I grow an email list? And how do I automate sales and my business? Remember, this is where I got stuck too. So I started searching all over the internet looking for courses and mentors. And after all of my research, I learned that the fastest way to grow your online business is by having an automated sales website, also known as a funnel, to help you make money 24/7, even when you're not working. It took me years to test, fine-tune, and perfect my funnels. They're like my babies. And they're the reason why we were able to make millions of dollars and how we grew our email list from just 2 subscribers to 150,000 subscribers. People normally pay $10,000 to $20,000 for a successful funnel template that has made over $1 million. But when you guys join today, you're going to get my $1 million funnel template absolutely free. And you're not just going to get one template, you're going to get both my MP3 album download funnel as well as my piano course funnel that made us over $1 million. This means you will get my exact sales message and page, see how I bundled my offer, how I used my mission and story to sell, as well as my pricing strategy, checkout page, order bumps, and upsells, everything. You're also going to get a free trial for the software we use, which means you can literally just punch your own information into our templates and start selling right away at no cost. So when you guys join the program today, you're going to get the Elite Musician Online Business Accelerator 12-week course, Launch Mastery Blueprint, $1 million funnel template for a total value of $22,997. Sounds amazing, right? But I'm not going to stop there, because I also know the importance of making and running the right marketing content and ads. I've already shared the importance of model and win, especially when it comes to marketing. But I know some of you would probably feel a little creepy looking up and spying on other people's ads and marketing strategies. Besides, it takes forever to find all those people, study them, and test them individually to find the best strategy. That's why I created the Model and Win Viral Ad Vault, which shows you all the best performing marketing videos and ads that I've created over the years. I've done all the dirty work for you, so you can just learn what I've learned after spending a ton of money and years of research and testing. This is the kind of stuff I learned after A/B split testing over 100 million impressions on my own videos. Honestly, I can't even put a price tag on this because this collection has all of my secret sauces. You will learn exactly how I use my entertaining and fun videos so people don't even feel like they're watching ads, which allowed us to sell in the most natural way while going viral. This is Dan. He celebrated making $2,000 in 3 days selling to new people that had never even heard of him before using my viral ad strategy. And when he had his first $1,000 day, here's what he said. Listen and follow to the letter everything Youngmin says to do. He has done it and he will help you do it. Wow! Because Dan followed the model and win strategy, he won big. Just listen to his excitement.
Which was honestly, it's actually been insane because it's the least I've worked for the most money I've made has been such a huge shift in terms of honestly just making more money than I made as much money this month as I made in the entire year.
Now that you've seen what building an online business could do for you, some of you guys are probably super excited to know the final offer and want me to get to it fast, right? But I know that even when you have all of the information and resources you could possibly need, there's probably a few what ifs going through your head. What if I mess up? What if I get stuck? What if I get confused? I know exactly how you feel. In fact, how many of you guys know somebody who tried to lose weight or quit smoking, but always goes back after a couple of weeks? The reason these people fail to follow through and succeed is because they didn't have anybody there to make sure they stuck to the plan. They're all missing accountability. But the Elite Musician system isn't the type of thing you buy and don't take action on. And it's because of one of my favorite things about this whole program, our exclusive Elite Musician private community. It's a group filled with other elite musicians, so you can reach out for support if you ever get stuck, celebrate your big wins, help others who are just getting started on their journey, and have a place where you feel comfortable and at home with people who know and understand you. This isn't like the random music promo groups where everybody's just spamming their videos and insulting each other. It's a devoted group of musicians just like you who are supportive, positive, encouraging, dream big, and also want to see you win. I'm super active in the group as well, answering questions, helping you out, and cheering you on. Sometimes if I see someone ask a big question, I will shoot a live video straight into the group and address that question so that everyone can benefit. You will also get our coaches that will come in to answer your questions and help you reach your goals too. I don't want you to ever feel like you're stuck. So that's why I provide this exclusive elite musician community where you will get lifetime help. My mentor Russell Brunson's private groups cost anywhere between $50,000 and $250,000 per year. But I know not many musicians can afford that type of fee. So instead of spending $50,000 or $250,000 per year, you can become a lifetime member of the Elite Musician Group completely for free. So when you guys join in the program today, you're going to get the Elite Musician Online Business Accelerator 12-week course, Launch Mastery Blueprint, $1 Million Funnel Template, Model and Win Viral Ad Vault, the Elite Musician Private Community for a total value of $25,997. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you $26,000 for this. Even though it's 100% worth it, not to mention I've paid a heck of a lot more myself to get to where I am today. But let me ask you a question. If I did charge you $26,000 and all this did for you was help you build your own online business that maximizes your gift, income, and impact without sacrificing your time and freedom, all while doubling, 10xing, or 20xing your income, would it be worth it? If all it did was save you $200,000 and 4 years of intense hustling spent getting a degree in music business and replace that with a shortcut on how to become a successful and impactful musician, would it be worth it? If all it did was help you share your message, your mission, and your artistic vision with more people, would it be worth it? If all it did was help you overcome your fears and give you a kick in the butt to finally get moving in the right direction, would it be worth it? And finally, if all this did was help you leave behind a legacy in life that you are truly, truly proud of, would it be worth it? I know I would invest a lot more than $26,000 because when I win, everyone else around me wins, including family, friends, children, and all the people in my life that I love. So I know you can see why this is a great investment at its full value of $25,997, and you can see why it's an amazing deal if I charged you just the normal price of the Elite Musician Online Business Accelerator course alone, which is a $10,000 value. But I'm on a mission and genuinely want to help as many musicians as possible. And because of your commitment to stay here until now, today, you can get started and become an elite musician with just one payment of, are you guys ready for this? One payment of just $2,997. Yes, isn't that awesome? You can get everything I showed you, save years of agony and frustration, and experience all of the amazing breakthroughs and results starting today for just $2,997. Now, I know most of you guys are ready to secure your spot, but I want to share something with you real quick. I'm known to always keep it real, so let me be 100% transparent. I'm not kidding when I say this, but I literally got in a fight with Chantel for this. I made her really upset. Because we both agreed the lowest amount we would make this offer was $3,000, and that's a crazy deal considering the massive sacrifice, thousands of hours, and hundreds of thousands of dollars it took for us to build this together. Even my own business mentor said it would be crazy for us to charge anything less than $3,000 to $5,000. But I remember the very first business course I purchased was $1,200. And honestly, that felt like a stretch for me at the time. I actually had to open up a new credit card to make it happen. But because of that, our lives completely changed. So I know we're not going to be as profitable, but I mean it when I say I want to help as many musicians as possible who are in the same situation I was in back then. All that to say, with my kind wife's blessing, I want to make this offer available to you at a similar price I paid to enroll in my first business course back in 2019, which means if you get in now, instead of $2,997, you will get it for only $997. That's right, I'm not joking. Isn't that insane? Trust me though, this program is 100 times better than my first business course because this is actually meant for a musician just like you. But please know that the price will go back up to $2,997 once your enrollment window closes. We have this built into our software system, so the discount will actually be gone forever. And once it's gone, you will have to pay the $3,000, which is still an amazing deal. Now, for the action takers who enroll within the next 30 minutes, I'm adding a huge bonus for you. You will get a 30-minute one-on-one consultation with me at zero additional cost. As you see on my customer value pyramid, getting a one-on-one with me is the most expensive thing I offer because it's my time. I currently only do this for my top one-on-one clients who pay me a minimum of $25,000. But when I finished my first business course, I had some questions I really wanted to just ask my mentor directly. So if you're like me and are ready to take action, I want to honor you and also reward you because you're the type of person I know I want to work with. So I'd love to meet you in person on Zoom and answer any questions you may have after going through the program. This way, we can make sure you got everything right and are on the right track to big success. This bonus makes a night and day difference. Our clients tell me just a 5-minute conversation with me can sometimes save them hundreds of hours. But I only have so much time in the day. So I'm reserving this for those action takers who really know they want this and are ready to level up. If that's you, I give you permission. Click the link that just popped up or go to theearlymusician.com/go and get started right now so we can meet one-on-one. I'm also going to throw in a bunch of other bonuses in a bit for those who get in today because I don't want any excuses to hold you back. I know that every single one of you is capable of changing your life when you join today, and I want to feature you the next time I do this presentation. And the thing is, I get it. It's scary to start something new, right? Because you feel like you can just scramble things together on your own and search some stuff online and make this happen by yourself for free. Like I said, I had a lot of fear, skepticism, and self-doubt in the beginning too. But if I knew back then what investing my first $1,000 was going to get us today, do you think I would have hesitated to invest in myself? Absolutely not. I would have paid 10, 50, or even 100 times more. If I let fear stop me back then, I would be missing out on millions of dollars, worldwide impact, and the freedom that we have now. I hope you don't make the same mistake I made in the earlier stage of my career, which is, quote unquote, I'm smart and I want to save money, so let me figure this out alone. I was a young kid, and that unwise and proud thinking kept me spinning my wheels, wasting a ton of time, money, and energy, and always had me circling back to the same spot. Here's the thing. What I put together in this program isn't just to give you more information. It's jam-packed with amazing value to bring you transformation. And you know this, more information won't change your life. You need to take action with the right knowledge to experience that transformation yourself. And one more thing, when you join today, not only will you get everything you need, but you will also have skin in the game. Have you noticed when people get free things, they take things for granted and don't do anything with it? That's why you can only learn so much on free stuff. You're not truly committed. But those that have paid, they pay attention and they go all in and rock it because they have skin in the game. You're making a commitment to yourself and to your future, a commitment that you're going to make this happen no matter what. That's why Chantel and I invest tens of thousands of dollars in ourselves each year. We do this because we want to keep challenging ourselves and force ourselves to grow. If not, we get lazy and too comfortable, right? So if you truly want to grow, you need some skin in the game. This pushes you to actually show up and work hard to make a real difference in your life. You guys, this is possible. No matter where you're in the world, as long as you have access to Wi-Fi, you can make this happen. I'm on a mission to help 1 million musicians live out their dreams. So I'm going to sweeten this up for you even more if you haven't gone to the order form yet, and I'm going to throw in a bunch more bonuses. When you join today, you're also going to get my Musician's Ultimate Entrepreneur Toolkit, which has all the resources you need to build your online business and is going to save you even more money and headache. Here are the things you will get inside. Best goal planning templates, I will share with you my own goal planning templates that help me make big dreams a reality. This is what I use to accomplish what normally takes people 3 to 5 years in less than just 1 year. Best music softwares and bang for your buck gear. So you can learn how we create albums at home for free that sound better than expensive studio recordings that cost $10,000+. Best business softwares. So you can know the best website builders, automated sales pages, and email provider to use. This will not only save you a ton of time, but will also get rid of all the annoying apps and softwares that have obnoxious hidden fees that end up costing you an arm and a leg later on. Best hiring platforms. I will show you which platforms are best so you can find the different types of help you will need. For example, I used to spend over 10 hours making my own sheet music, and now I pay someone $30 to do it for me. You will also get my Black Book of Revenue, real-life examples of my 10 highest revenue sources as a musician, so you know what to prioritize to maximize your own income. It's basically everything that will help you along the way. Now, this one bonus alone will help you save $10,000 per year on studio rentals, save $2,000 plus per year on expensive email providers with hidden fees, save $2,000 per year on Teachable and Kajabi for a membership site, save $5,000 per year on expensive website builders/coders, because the softwares we help you learn will get rid of them all. You will also save $50,000 plus per year on masterminds because I'm in it for you. I will keep updating you on all the newest strategies and tools that I learned from industry leaders so you can learn for free. Basically, I'm paying big money so you don't have to. So when you guys join in the program today, you're going to get the Elite Musician Online Business Accelerator 12-week course, Launch Mastery Blueprint, $1 Million Funnel Template, Model and Win Viral Ad Vault, the Elite Musician Lifetime Membership, 30-minute one-on-one consultation with me, and Musician's Ultimate Entrepreneur Toolkit for a total value of $27,994. And for those who enroll in the next 90 minutes, I'm going to throw in a special bonus, a mastermind that our brilliant Aussie artist Dee Bradbury did for a special group of our members. In this exclusive mastermind, Dee will give you 2-hour in-depth training on mastering your home audio recording, so you can produce your own radio quality music at home in a budget-friendly way. This training is exclusively available for our top clients, but if you act right now, you will get this amazing mastermind for free as well. And you certainly don't want to miss this amazing Aussie accent. Sounds good? How many of you guys are so excited for all of this? My goal is to give you everything you need to succeed. This bonus is only for the people who invest within the next 90 minutes, so click the link or go to dailymusician.com/go right now so you don't miss out on this opportunity and bonus. So if you're on the fence, I give you permission. Right now is the time to join to get all these bonuses and stacked up value before they are gone. Because you guys, let me be real. You joining my program won't change my life. I feel very blessed to be where I am today. But I know when you join, your life will change. Because I'm sharing everything that changed my life with you step by step. I don't hide anything. I genuinely want you to succeed and win. It's my God-given mission. And the moment you join, you have access to all the secrets, blueprints, and step-by-step guidance immediately. And because I believe in my mission and program so much, I give you not 7 days, not 30 days, but a 90-day action-based 100% money-back guarantee. So go ahead and join right now. There's no risk to you. So some of you may be joining us from outside the US and wondering if that's okay. And the answer is absolutely yes. Because everything we do is online, the entire world is at our reach. We've worked with people from over 25 countries, and we'd love to welcome you into our Elite Musician family as well. Okay, now I'm gonna share some testimonials, and then I'll get to answering your questions. And please, if you have any hesitation at all, simply go to dailymusician.com/go to see all the video testimonials from our members.
I'm on track to do my first 6-figure year thanks to Young Min, and I can just tell you on a personal level, after having worked with the Elite Musician, I have 8x'd my sales, which means that I'm doing 8 times more daily sales than I was before.
Hi, I'm Tiffany. I absolutely loved Young Men's coaching program called the Elite Musician. I kind of felt like I lost my purpose and my mission. I wasn't quite sure what to do next. And so when I found Young Men and I had a free video call with him and I got to meet him and just see what an amazing person he was, and I could just feel what he was doing was of such great impact and what I needed at exactly the right time in my life where I was just feeling lost. The community of musicians that are a part of this, entrepreneurs, they're amazing. They're all learning, and the ones that are ahead of me, I can ask them questions. I've gotten so much support. It was worth every dollar. Even in just like the first week, I feel like it all paid for itself. And since then, I've just been benefiting emotionally, spiritually, financially, and I just couldn't thank Young Men and Chantel enough.
Hi, my name's Jimmy Black, and I wanted to quickly share 3 ways that I have seen Young Men's course completely change my life. The course with him, I was able to set up a home studio, record my first album, launch a very successful Kickstarter campaign that went over 200% of its goal, and started learning the whole world of marketing. I'm setting up my online course now. I've let go of a lot of students that didn't bring me life, and I'm only doing the things that I love. So Young Men is extremely insightful, whether you have a similar background to him or you're completely different instrument, different country. There's people from all over the world in this group. He will understand deeply who you are. He can see right through people. It's a gift of his. And he's been able to articulate things that I'm feeling in my own life better than I could myself.
The Elite Musician is a game changer. Well, it's not just a game changer, it's really more like a life changer. About a year ago, I made the decision to leave my full-time job and go all in on my own music business. So I joined the Elite Musician and Young Men a few months into this new journey in my life, and the program was exactly what I needed. The content itself is great. It's incredibly informative, and it really puts you in the mindset of being an entrepreneur and a business owner. And that's what we really all are as musicians. We are our own company. We are our own brand. And yet music schools never teach business to their students. It's unlike the movie Field of Dreams. If you build it, it does not mean that they will come and show up and buy from you or book you or even find you. Before I joined the Elite Musician, and at the beginning of this year of embarking on a new business, I was making on average less than $1,000 a month. This past month, not even a year into starting my business, I broke $8,000 in revenue, and a huge part of that success is due to Young Men and the Elite Musician. So if you're on the fence about joining the Elite Musician, just get off the fence. Get off the fence and just do it. Just join. It's not just going to change your career, it's going to change your life.
So for those of you who are flying over to the order form page now, this is what you're gonna see. You will go to a page like this. On the right side, you will see everything that you will get when you join today. And on the left is a form where you fill out your name, payment information, and address. Fill it out, and once you enroll, we're going to send you an email with access information to everything right away. If you have any questions at all, simply email hello@youngmenu.com. For those of you who already joined, congratulations on becoming an elite musician and welcome to our family. You're going to get instant access to all of the training modules and bonuses, and there is even a secret surprise in there that you're going to love, which I didn't even mention here today. Just a special thank you for taking action and getting started today. For those of you who understand the power of building your online business with your true passion, but are still on the fence about joining us in my program, you guys have 2 choices. Choice number 1, do nothing. Don't take this leap of faith and keep spending a bunch of time and money trying to figure it out on your own. Or second option, let me help you. Invest in yourself and your future today and reap the benefits for the rest of your life. Here's the thing about money. You can always make more of it, but saving time, building knowledge, and finding the right community is absolutely priceless. What's cool about option number 2 is that me, my team, and the whole community will be with you every step of the way so you can have life-changing transformation and results. And to make your decision even easier, we give you a full 90-day action-based 100% money-back guarantee. If my program doesn't show you exactly how to build your own online business using your passion, and if it doesn't give you a winning strategy, I will refund you. And on top of that, if you're not happy with it for whatever reason, after completing the first 6 modules out of 15, I will give you a full refund. The reason why I designed the refund policy this way is because I know my program will help you live out your dream in a tangible way that actually works in real life. I have an 18-year-old in my program right now who's absolutely crushing it and just built his first irresistible offer. If an 18-year-old kid can do it, you can absolutely do it too. I know you will have massive breakthroughs just by completing the first few modules and will love it. So as a service to you, I invite you to complete the first 6 modules out of 15 so you can experience the breakthroughs yourself. I don't care if it's 89 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes from now. You can even be part of our private community the entire time. And if you are still not happy for whatever reason, I will keep my promise to you and give you a 100% refund. But only do it if you really want this and will actually implement the things that we teach you, because this is not about me, it's about you, your life, your dream, and your freedom. Once again, transformation only comes with action. So here's the real question. Is it worth spending just a few minutes of your time to check this out? Which, if it does even half of what I've claimed today, will pay for itself in less than a month. If so, then click the link and go to theelitemusician.com/go and get started today. And just really quickly, take a look at this chart. If you want to study music business right now, here's the average cost you will be paying. Students these days pay around $70,000 per year to learn music business. Not only are they spending $280,000 on education that often teaches old methods that worked 10 and 20 years ago, but they're dedicating 4+ years of their precious time being away from their friends and family learning old stuff. But what I teach you is not something that worked 20 years ago. Everything I teach is modern and what's working right now, and you get to learn and implement all of it from the comfort of your own home. So here's the final reminder. When you join the program today, you're going to get the Elite Musician Online Business Accelerator 12-week course, Launch Mastery Blueprint, $1 Million Funnel Template, Model and Win Viral Ad Vault, the Elite Musician Lifetime Membership, 30-minute one-on-one consultation with me, Musician's Ultimate Entrepreneur Toolkit, Home Recording Audio Mastermind, now a total value of $28,291. But you can get all this today for over 96% off at only $997. This is your last call to action. Right now is the time for you to join and seize the opportunity before it's gone. Now, some of you really want this and are maybe thinking, yes, this is exactly what I need, but the $997 in one payment is a bit much right now. I've been there too, guys. So if that's you, you can get started today for only $397, then 2 payments of the same later. You can get the payment option below the order form once you go to theelitemusician.com/go. So it's 3 payments of just $397. Guys, one last thing before our Q&A. Everybody's got their dreams. If you envision and talk about your dream, it gets exciting, doesn't it? But it's still just a dream, right? However, when you begin to plan it, it becomes possible. But then, when you actually commit and schedule it, it becomes real. So I invite you, commit today and lock in now, because you know things will get in the way and you will get distracted and forget about your dream again. and I'd hate for you to regret missing out on this amazing opportunity and the lowest price you will ever see. So schedule this in your life right now because I 100% believe you can make this happen. I'm rooting for you, your dream, and your success. Okay, questions. What happens after 12 weeks? After 12 weeks, you can take your time to implement everything that is in the course since you have lifetime access to the Accelerator course, the Early Musician private community, and all the bonuses. How much time does it require? Obviously, implementation time can vary from person to person based on how fast you want to grow, but consistency is more important. So put in 3 hours a week to build up your momentum. Why do you give away all your secrets? First, it's truly my mission to serve people using all of my gifts, knowledge, and passion. I believe music brings healing to the world, and it reflects the beauty of its creator. So the more I help other musicians get equipped and help them make a great living, the more beautiful music we can spread in the world. And on a more practical side, just being really honest, I'm going to continue to level up myself until I die. So it doesn't hurt me to share my secrets with you right now because by the time you learn and master my secrets, I will have many new things I tried and learned, which I'll be able to share with you in the future. That's why I never hold anything back. I believe I have so much more to learn and that I have unlimited growth and potential in me. How quickly will I see results? Simone quit her 9-to-5 job in less than 1 month after enrolling. You have all the same information she did. The better question would be, how committed are you to your goals and dreams, and are you ready to make this happen? If you're all in, you will get incredible results at an exponential speed because I will show you everything we did step by step to go from $0 to $1 million without holding anything back. How much additional money will I need to start my business? Nothing. Everything is included, absolutely no hidden fees, no subscription fees. I hate when businesses do that. They always have this random fee that comes out of nowhere. So we don't need you to have any textbooks or workbooks. Everything is provided for you. The only additional cost may come from third-party website building platforms that could cost anywhere between $30 to $100 per month, but that's totally optional for you in the beginning. I'm not a beginner. Would this still be good for me? If you're making less than $250,000 per year, this will be a great fit for you. But if you're making multiple six figures already, reach out to me directly. I might be able to work with you more intimately. If you're not a beginner though, that just means you'll be able to go that much faster and get amazing results. What equipment do I need? Having a laptop is very helpful, and your phone camera will do in the beginning. One hack is to just get a $30 microphone for your phone camera. It makes a huge difference when you make content. I'm not good at technology. No one is at first. That's why you join programs like this. You will naturally get better at using technology as you go through the program. So much of it is actually your limiting beliefs that are holding you back. I want you to master necessary skills so you can be unstoppable. And remember, practice makes perfect. Just like how you master your own instrument, technology is a learned skill that you can master. And we will give you the right tools and help to make that happen. How do I know if my music and talent are good enough to make it? Part of this journey is becoming a better musician. When you say yes to your passion and mission, you will naturally improve your musical skills along the way. Honestly, some of the people I see who makes hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars are beginner level musicians. And I can tell you with 100% certainty, your talent is not as important as you taking action with a genuine heart to serve and love your people. No matter who you are, there are specific types of demographic and niche audiences that love you just the way you are. They don't want anyone else but you, your music, and your method. Here's one final thing I will share. I always tell my members what I do if I were them. In this situation, if I were you and money was tight, I'd join today and use the free bonus Launch Mastery Blueprint to do a 30-day pre-sale launch for my new album or course idea. Then, after I make my investment back, in the second month, I'd deliver the products and put the leftover money into building my stronger online business. Guys, that means I would have made my money back before I even dug into the main course. And if a free bonus course can get you that kind of result, imagine what the main course can do for you. It was such an honor and joy to have you here with me today. I can't wait to meet you inside and witness that exponential growth you're about to experience. So click the link and go to theelitemusician.com/go, and after you join, make sure to say hi to me in our private community. God bless you. I will see you on the inside.
Hey, I'm Joanne, and I just finished Young Men's Elite Musicians program. And so last month I was able to double my income, and this group was very supportive through my process to share my struggles and wins and to know that I was not alone. And just being around such high caliber musicians was super motivational for me to keep my game up and to keep pressing forward and do my best.
Yeah, so I started putting my course online on the social media, just as a text on the comments of my video, and now I can't imagine it's already sold to 20 person without marketing it at all. So I got about $2,000 in last week. And also I just made a bold decision that I quit a daily IT job. And so
Can I just confirm, you said that you just quit your day job. Is that right?
That's what I was going to
yeah,
ask.
That's amazing. That's
amazing.
so good. Yeah.
Nice.
you know, actually, after talking to them, I just heard how many people they want to pursue their dream, and then they hate their day-to-day IT job, and I don't know what to say. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're living their dream, and it's hard because, you see a lot of people who are in that spinning the wheel lifestyle.
Yeah.
You're probably
Thank you,
inspiring
everyone.
so many other people to leave, though.
Many people talk to me about their dream and how, they don't like.
By
their
the
current
way,
job.
that's something that in the future, I can just see you how many people you can help with that.
Exactly. I found the needs of them, and I can help them coaching this to help them to build their personal brands and do what they love. So in the future,
I love it.
They just don't have the mindset and the courage sometimes. But I'm
Exactly.
lucky that I meet you and your guys.